Hey, I'm Maria Hoffman, and welcome back to Tampa Home Group TV. And I'm here today to answer a question that I get asked a lot. Flood insurance. Do I need it? What is it? What does it cover? So I've brought in Jim Martin from the Welch Group.
How you doing?
Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome.
So Jim, let's get right down to it.
Sure.
Can you explain to me what is the basic definition of a flood?
Absolutely. Good question. Flood is defined as rising water that inundates more than two properties in a rural setting, acres, at one time.
Okay.
Homeowners insurance does not cover flood.
It does not.
It does not cover flood.
Okay.
And one of the cool couple facts I looked up before I came over here, new land development can increase flood risk, especially if the construction changes natural runoff.
Oh, wow.
Because flood is from rising water, could be storm surge and or runoff from creeks or rivers, things like that.
So you could be flooded even if you're not in a flood zone?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Water damage claims in the Tampa Bay area average about $10 to $11 per square foot.
Okay.
And then we all are familiar with Hurricane Sandy that just hit the New York area.
Right.
And that is projected to cost anywhere from $10 to $20 billion in reconstruction costs.
Wow.
The $50 billion we hear is more of an economic loss type situation. And unfortunately, a lot of those folks were in a low risk flood area.
And they didn't have flood insurance,
Probably
I
not.
bet. So how are those people going to rebuild?
Those people can still get assistance through FEMA. However, instead of the insurance covering it, they're low interest loans that they'll have to take
so
out
they're
to
going
be
to have
rebuilt.
to take out a loan to repair
Correct.
their homes rather than file an insurance claim.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's important to know.
It is.
So, what tips can you offer homeowners as they're purchasing a home or as they're evaluating whether or not to carry flood insurance, Jim?
Absolutely. Find out your flood zone. That's the important thing. Any insurance agent can tell you that. Sometimes you can find it on the property appraiser's website.
We can actually give that information for
so
our buyers too.
fantastic. Important to have that. The type of zone that your home is in is going to determine the rates you pay when it comes to flood insurance.
Okay.
When I first moved here, my insurance agent told me, Jim, the entire state of Florida is in a flood zone. And I kind of laughed. I'm like, all right, you know what? Come on, give me another one. But now that I'm an agent, it is true. Everywhere in Florida is in a flood zone. It's just determined the type of zone you're in is what's going to determine your rates.
Okay.
Lenders are going to require you to carry flood insurance if you're in any type of A zone or V zone, which is like Victor.
So X is a non-flood zone?
X is a flood zone, but a preferred risk.
Okay.
They have the best rates possible because you have a lower chance of flooding.
So generally the lenders won't require it,
Correct.
But the homeowner may still choose to carry
Absolutely.
it. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So what are some other ways that we can find out the flood zone if we're not sure what it is?
Good question. If you're in an A or a V flood zone, be sure you get a copy of an elevation certificate.
Okay.
Okay? They can be done by, the current homeowner may have it.
Okay.
Sometimes you can obtain a copy through the zoning department at the city or county that you're in.
Okay.
Or if you're going to have a survey done and none of the others are options, the surveyor could probably do it at the same time.
Sure, and we do that all the time for our clients.
Absolutely.
We have those ordered for their insurance
Absolutely.
purposes. Excellent. So, Jim, can you explain what's important to understand if you are in a low risk zone?
Absolutely. The first thing that's most important is in an X, C, or B flood zones, which are all low risk, that the coverage is extremely affordable.
Okay.
The premiums can be as low as $129 or
$120 a month?
a year.
A year.
A
So
year.
we're talking just pennies a day.
Pennies a day.
Yeah, okay.
The maximum coverage that you can get, because they do them in packages, is $376 a year for up to $250,000 on your home.
Okay, so quite affordable.
Quite affordable.
Okay.
Tropical Storm Debbie that we recently went through with all the flooding there, a lot of the flood damage was in the low risk areas.
That's true.
Where the lenders didn't require it,
right.
the customers chose not to go with it or weren't advised to take it, and they had water damage.
Okay.
And so it's important to have that. And it's very important to know that all flood insurance, regardless of the insurance carrier that it's with, is underwritten by the federal government.
Okay.
So it does, the carrier, the name, of the carrier nationwide, State Farm, it doesn't matter. It's all the same price, no matter
So I
where you
can't
go.
really shop flood
You
insurance,
can't
that
shop
portion.
flood insurance.
Okay,
correct.
well, it's great to understand that. So, Jim, thank you so much.
You're very
You've
welcome.
really helped us understand flood
Absolutely.
insurance. And so, if you have more questions, feel free to give me a call here at the office, or you can call Jim directly at the Welch Group. Jim, what's your website?
Absolutely. It's thewelchgroup.net.
Okay.
And our 800 number is 888-855-2921.
Wonderful. Thanks again, and have a great day.